So thank you all for coming. I really appreciate you taking the time out of what I know are very, very busy days for all of us. It has only been 7 short months since our first State of the Community address, and we will actually be inviting you to these every 12 months hereafter. So it's important to tell you in that short period of time what has changed and what is different, but also to acknowledge that some things, quite frankly, are the same. So let me start with what's the same. We still are a region that is by all accounts still struggling. Poverty still looms as the stark reality for too many of our neighbors. But quite honestly, we would, United Way, and I would be promising more than we could reasonably deliver if we said to you somehow that in 7 months' time, somehow we could change that condition. Today, we will talk about what more needs to be done in order to stay on a path to create lasting change in the lives of those living in poverty in our community. So, the focus on poverty is the same, but what is different? In the past 7 months, our local United Way has clarified its purpose, its vision, its mission, and the focus of our work for the future. As partners in our work, and so many of you are really important partners to us, you understand and know what we are all about. And we will share with you what is this focused and clarified direction. Knowing your purpose in life is really important. When you know what your purpose is, you are less inclined to take on everything, which I have a problem with, and less inclined to try to be all things to all people. When you know your purpose, everything you do is laser focused. The same is true, I would suggest, not only on an individual basis, but for organizations as well. Being laser focused on purpose provides clarity. Clarity drives powerful results. The United Way of Buffalo and Erie County is clear on our purpose. We believe we exist because people need help and people want to help. It's pretty simple, but powerful nonetheless. We are also clear on our vision. Simply stated, we believe in a thriving community where all people's needs are met and aspirations are achieved. Our mission statement provides the final layer of clarity. Our mission statement reads, we all have something to share. $1, a voice, an hour. When we give together, work together, and speak together, we create a community where every child finds joy in learning. Every family has a place to call home, and every person has hope. This mission recognizes that not only through a deep and collective effort can we expect to succeed, our mission speaks powerfully to the belief that when you reach out a hand to one, you make a difference for all. So, welcome to the United Way of Buffalo and Erie County's State of the Community Address. Let me begin first by talking about your local United Way. And I say your because we really exist to work collectively with all of you, and you have an ownership in us as an organization. The United Way of Buffalo and Erie County is focused on addressing the rising human needs in our community and on stemming the profound impact that poverty has had on our community, our neighbors, our families, and our children. We know that increases in human needs are indicative of the struggling economy. A struggling economy makes it more challenging to actually raise the money we all need so desperately. As a result, we find ourselves, just like you, with the challenge of needing to do more with less. Last year's campaign results were a perfect mirror of the current economic situation. Our final 2007 campaign results were $14,793,875. A lot of money, but almost $750,000 less than the previous year. In the face of reduced campaign revenue, we worked hard to secure additional funding through grants and other sources, and we actually utilized reserves from our fund balance to finance a budgeted deficit. In the end, total United Way directed investments for the 2007 year totaled $11,319,694, and that was almost $1.2 million more invested in our community than the year before, and that was in spite of campaign shortfall. We were able to not only maintain but increase our investments in our community due in part to a very strong and sound financial foundation. Our ability to weather the storm has enabled us to continue to respond to the community's needs on a consistent basis. This performance has been acknowledged with Charity Navigator's coveted 4-star rating for sound fiscal management, and that's the third year we've been given that 4-star rating. For those of you who aren't aware of Charity Navigator and what it does, let me tell you. Charity Navigator is America's premier charity evaluator. Out of the thousands of charities rated by Charity Navigator, the United Way of Buffalo and Erie County is one out of only 4 nonprofits in Western New York who were rated 4-star this past year. That's a pretty good record. Out of close to 1,300 local United Ways across the country, only 28 have received this distinction. We are proud to be one of those 28. This ranking means that we consistently execute our mission in a fiscally responsible way. The annual report, which is on your chair, will share further information on the sound and solid fiscal management.